is Nana Uforiata Oguntola. I run World Media Initiatives. It's a media company and it's an events company, and we make films mainly, and we teach filmmaking mainly, but I also organize events. I also like to create events and opportunities that empower people, that empower the Black community and give us a voice in Milton Keynes and the presence. This year, Black History Month, we decided to have the exhibition in the city centre, just to bring, a centrality to Black activities and Black business and Black arts and Black culture and Black presence in Milton Keynes. So it's been really great. We've been here for 2 days, and the exhibitors have included fashion designers, jewelry, food, drink, recruitment, a great variety really of businesses. So it's been really, really good, really fantastic.
Something that we share over our community, especially our kids, to know where Black people come from and where they're going. That's what it means to me.
It's a month that every Black person should be proud of it and should showcase it.
I love Black History Month. I learn something every time it comes around.
Black History Month to me is a celebration of all things Black. It's understanding that our history doesn't start and end with the slave trade.
Yep.
Everywhere, when other people tell our story is about struggle, it's about hardship, it's about the fact that we were taken as slaves and what our lives have been afterwards. But it's about us taking hold of our own story, telling our story the way we know it, talking about how rich our culture is, how rich our history is, how rich we are, and how much we have to offer to this world, and just understanding that there's so much more to us than just slave trade.
It's about my heritage, my culture, my education, about Black people and Black history succeeding in diaspora. We need to take that history back to our host community to allow people to see that and know and understand that Blackness has been from time.
People are saying that it's not just about Black History Month, 1 month, and we're Black all the time. And I do agree with that. We should celebrate Black history all the time. However, we are not there yet. And therefore, on the way to getting there, we have to take this opportunity, this podium that we've been given, this mic that we've been given, and amplify our voices for what we want on the way to getting to where we want.
Black History Month is a period during which you focus on the achievements of Black people. It is also a period during which we take stock of our failures and our challenges as well. We have a long way to go, but I think this period is an opportunity for Black people to showcase what we have achieved hitherto.
For me, Black History is 365 days of the year, but it takes 1 month for us to engage, discuss, learn more, teach more, move as a friends, conversations, not with ourselves alone, but with others, that we remember and remind persons of this is what we have been doing.
Black History Month is the time, the specified time, in the UK, where we celebrate our African cultural history.
The guy who introduced it, a Ghanaian, Akieba Adesebo, working in London, wanted us to celebrate our heritage, wanted us to celebrate our history. And for a long time we didn't go beyond a very common theme, a very common narrative. But I'm not going to knock the idea, because the month offers people up and down the country the opportunity to celebrate our heritage, to learn about our heritage, and to embrace our heritage.
My opinion on Black history is an opportunity for Black people to present where we come from, show people our identity, and allow people an insight into, what is our actual history, what is the truth, and actually allow people to really see into our journey. We're making new history. A lot of us have got second, third generation now, children who will also see. So we are now part of our Black history, and we're making waves so that when they do talk about it in schools, they'll also see that we can be still part of the history, and some of it hasn't been sort of hidden away or sheltered, and we can make it openly.
Most inventions were actually done by Black people. However, they don't get the credit for it. So I believe Black History Month of October is an opportunity for Black people across the world to celebrate our legacy, to celebrate what we've achieved, and most importantly, what we aim to do.
My definition of Black History Month is a celebration of Black people over the years that fought for us, and me, I'm appreciative of how they fought for us to be here.
Since I've been in Milton Keynes, which is 44 years, the multiculturalism has grown and grown and grown, you know, from all over the place.
Nala is a new Kanda money transfer app for Africans worldwide. It's found, the founder is African from Tanzania, and right now we operate in a few countries, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, Kenya and Ghana, and soon we are to expand in Nigeria, hopefully by end of the year. Those are the receiver countries, and the sender countries are just US and the UK at the moment, but we are expanding in the whole of Europe. By end of the year we are going to be there. The founder basically is someone who got a scholarship to go to America, and after finishing his studies he worked with Bill Gates. We all know Bill Gates, and then he decided to go back to Africa to start something for Africans. Why is that? He wanted to start this up because as he was there, like sending money back to Africa, there was a lot of money, like the cost is high, so he's like, I need to cut this down. Obviously bank transfers, certain countries are free, other countries you pay probably like £1, but mobile money transfers are always going to be free of charge. You can join Nala, and the code that you can enter is Simba, that's Swahili for lion. It's SIMBA, and every person that you invite, they'll earn £10 after they've joined the app. The other thing as well, we're hiring, so please go to our website nala.com and look for vacancies. Anyone out there that wants to work for us, you're welcome. We work remotely, so we work from home.
Friends of the Caribbean is our local Caribbean organization. We've been around for, I think, maybe 15 or so years, but what our work is to engage persons around issues of Caribbean identity, around issues of how we work together in Milton Keynes with our friends and others. So the Caribbean is that string up that pearl of islands, starting at the Bahamas, coming straight down around the shared identity which is the Caribbean Sea. So all of us who are a part of the Caribbean Sea, including Guyana and Suriname, are part of Friends of the Caribbean, and we have come here from even before Windrush. We have been here, and we are working as members of this community, and we have been in Milton Keynes from the start. We are your neighbors, we are your doctors, we are your nurses, we are whatever it is, but we are also proud of our Caribbean identity. That's where we're from, that's part of our identity, and that we talk about it a lot. I will share food, lots of food and drink, and music. Yes.
During the lockdown, we decided to learn something together as a family, so that if we all make it through the pandemic, we could provide something, to the community, something useful to everybody, and also provide opportunities to people. So hence why we came up with this company, and now we're able to provide something that everybody loves. There's an item for everybody. Any material you want, we could make personalized designs onto them. So we make t-shirts, we make tote bags, we could print onto any form of garments. We do mug designs, we can make designs for major events. At the moment we have the capacity to make about 300 t-shirts a day. We do not outsource any of our products. Everything is done in-house. All the design, all the prints are done in-house. Hence why we are able to offer the best, if not the best, really good competitive price to all our customers. So if you need individual items, if you need a bulk buy, we could provide this service for you.
I'm running a charity, which is a small charity. And when I started, there's no funding, I should say. And what I do to get the funding is something popped to my mind, try to get something doing that will be able to support, and then later if I'm able to get funding, that will be fine. So doing all these things, most of the time the money goes to my charity. The charity is MGB Community Service, and MGB stands for Making Good Better. I support the single parents, the young ones. There was time during the pandemic time, we organized something called like a musical program. We bring the young ones, got instrument for them like pianos to play, some learning how to sing, some to drum. And then we go into community breakfast club as well, which is this one in the Fisherman Trinity. You could see everything that is in it is almost like free. Why? Because we want to bring the community together. Because after the pandemic, people are scared to come out to mingle, and that brings frustration. It brings mental problems a lot, and this helps a lot. After I've started it, I started in January doing this, and anytime I ask them, one woman shared her testimony, I nearly shed tears. I asked her how did she find the breakfast club. What came out of mind that she's always happy on Mondays and Wednesdays because of the breakfast club. At least she come out, she'll get people to talk with than stay at home. So.
As part of Black History Month celebrations, we are showcasing ANAG Recruit Limited. ANAG, spelled backwards, is Ghana, G-H-A-N-A. It's an opportunity to say, yes, black businesses are thriving. And ANAG Recruit Limited is a multi-sector recruitment organization, although we focus mainly on social care, commercial, industrial. And again, ANAG is a black-owned business, and it is very important that we stress on the fact that blacks are here, contributing their quota to the society.
We are Ghanaian. My husband here was born and raised in Ghana till he was like 15. I, however, was born and raised here, but my parents made sure I understood that you are Ghanaian. And so for us, this brand is really about bringing that Ghanaian flair to the Western world. So you see in our clothing we have popular symbols from the Ghanaian culture that we merge together with a very kind of Western and urban kind of way of dress, and just taking Africa with us everywhere we go. As you can see right here, we've got Africa on the back of the t-shirts.
Not only are we only focusing with just the Ghanaian culture, but actually the culture of the black man or the black person. So you can see we have the powerfully black and the beautifully black, just for every black man to know that they are powerful. Like wherever they may stand, wherever they may be, whichever room that they are, they should see themselves as powerful, and that there is no glass ceiling, that they can do whatever they want to do. And for our beautiful women and beautifully black, for them to know that like the European standard of beauty is not it. That's as a black woman, you should see yourself as beautiful in every way, shape or form. So yeah, so our brand, the Eagles Apparel, is to ensure that we're able to propagate or promote black excellence and black history, for everyone to know that as black people we have so much that we can offer to this world. Yes.
So when we started off, our very first line was based on the Idikran symbols. So if I just take this box right here, so you've got this right here, all our symbols are based off this, and our first symbol was the Giami, which you can see on the hat over here, which means accept God. And then over in the front there, if I just grab one of the hats for you, or one of these ones, this hat right here has a Akonfena, which is the double sword. It talks about bravery and courage and heroism. So for us, it was that kind of same idea of bringing the African culture and bringing it to the Western world, and it sparks up conversations. People see it and they're like, oh, what does that mean? And then it's a teaching moment for you as well. So it's a great opportunity to not just have it on your clothes, but to share history.
Nigerian community, Milton Keynes, as you can see it, we shorten it to NCMK. We are the vibrant Nigerians in Milton Keynes. We do our monthly meeting every first Sunday of the month. We have 3 groups, and we are after the welfare of our people in Milton Keynes. So if you're just coming into Milton Keynes, just look for that sign. You can go on Facebook, you can get us, just add yourself onto the group, you will find the main Nigerian community group, you will find the business group as well, you will find the religious group, if I'm right, yeah, the religious group and the politics group. So we are separated because we don't want to mix our religion with our and our politics with our main focus as well. So we are here to help every Nigerian here. We can see that we have the cultural heritage. We do events every year. We do events such like as October 1st. That has just gone past. We've done that. Like I said, we are vibrant people. Where we come to, we laugh, we joke, we talk to each other. We have our young people. So we have things like father and son, which is boys to men. We call them boys to men, where the young people will talk to the older people as well, and we are bringing the girls to women as well. So as much as we are the older people in community, I won't say older people, we are young, but we have our children, if you see what I mean. We still want them to come home. We want them to be closer to us. And so we are just Nigerians in Milton Keynes, and we are doing well.
Today I'm in Center MK, Milton Keynes, one of my favorite places, and I'm representing the Voice newspaper, and really it's about our 40th anniversary book. So 2 years ago we decided that as part of the 40th anniversary in 2022 we'd be publishing a book which looks at the 40 years of not just Voice history but the stories we have been telling on behalf of the community, because we don't make up stories. What's happening in the community is what we reflect, and we try our best to interpret it from a black perspective, and that's what we do at The Voice.
I'm from Coastline Spirits, and we brought Afro today, which is a company based in Ghana, and what they have done is triple distilled spirit from palm trees. So a lot of people are familiar with things like palm wine. We actually take the spirit from palm wine and infuse it with flavours that are easier for people to drink. We've created like a fun drink, and it's not only is it fun, it can be mixed with many different variations. A drink, you can have it in a hot drink, you can have it in a cold drink. We just want people in the rest of the world just to see what Africa's got. This is our own spirit. I believe we do deserve a place in the market, and so Coastline Spirits has brought Afro, and we bring it to the market.
A few years ago I produced this calendar, What Happened in Black History and Achievement, and the calendar is for any year. It's not just for 2022 or 2023, and it was received really well. People love it. There are close to 500 entries on the calendar, but what people wanted to know was what lay behind the headlines. Where were the stories behind the headlines? So what I did is, in these two books, I wrote 2,500 plus entries looking at the black narrative, our history across the African diaspora. And what I mean by African diaspora, I mean from sub-Saharan Africa, the Caribbean, North America, Central America, South America, capturing stories of the black presence around Europe, focusing heavily on the UK, as well as places like Tonga, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, which never get a look in, and also embracing the Aborigines of Australia. And I wanted to look at our history, embracing and discovering and learning about the good, the great, the amazing, but also the bad and the ugly. Taking away people's excuse, saying we didn't know or we weren't aware. So yeah, hopefully people will learn a lot, take away a lot, and also share a lot.
I would say for me, there's no prescription to blackness. I think growing up, I had people saying very random things to me like, "Oh, you don't sound black," or "You don't have a very black nose." What does a black nose look like? Like in terms of like, how do you sound if you are black? There's no prescription to being black. Be black in any way that you see fit, and then don't, like my husband said, there are no glass ceilings. The ceilings don't exist. The sky and beyond is the limit. So go for it. Whatever you have your mind to, even if you haven't seen anyone do it before, figure it out and go for it.
My advice to fellow black people is that we need to do a lot more networking to share our experiences and our insecurities so we can move on from strength to strength. So come next Black History Month would have, moved further than we were this year.
We need to create connectivity. We need to create cohesion. I recognize that we as a people are not homogenous. We are not just one size fits all. We're not a stereotypical group. But somehow, as a community, as people of African heritage, we've got to get our brothers, our sisters, our uncles, our aunts, our mothers, our fathers, our sons and daughters, all singing from the same hymn sheet. Not all agreeing, but all recognizing the importance of understanding our history. So we have an idea of who, what and why we are, where we came from, what were our highs and lows, what were our successes, what have been the obstacles, how did we get to where we are today?
Just follow your dreams, man, and make sure you support like black-owned businesses.
We should not limit ourselves. Sometimes fear will grab us that we are in a foreign country, we can't do this. Anything that pops into your mind and you think you will do it, step out.
Let us talk. We will share, we will engage, we will learn. We will have a good conversation, and then it's important that we know that there are so much of us here, so many different peoples, that this community is better for us all working together.
We can't stand here and say, oh, you know what, I'm black, I haven't been given the same opportunities, I've not come from certain generational wealth, because that is a lie. We can still make a difference in this society. We want you guys to know that there are opportunities, there is different things that you can do, and we're here to listen. So if you need support and you don't know where to go, you can make contact with most black people. Everybody is willing to help. We all want to do this together. We want to encourage you and want you to follow your dreams. So guys, start manifesting, start believing and make it happen.
We need to come together more, and we need to cooperate and ensure that you get to know all we know, and the missing bits in your lives which could make a difference, especially relating to African history, African cultural history, can make a difference, but we need to do it together.
To know that you are unique. Your features are unique to you, so you have to believe in yourself, have passion. Whatever that you intend to do, just have passion and believe that you achieve it. Yeah, you can fail, but however, that shouldn't be the limiting factor to you not achieving your goals or your dreams. Just push through and you will be great.
Fail forward.
Yeah, fail forward, yeah.
With education, we can liberate our own children, our own community, by educating them to be strong and to understand and to have that confidence to face the world in terms of racism, in terms of being pushed back. So how do we give them that confidence? So at the moment, just working on raising champions, black champions, and I would not apologize for that. I want to do that, and that's where I am, and that's the work I'm doing.
Never think you cannot do anything. You could do whatever you hope to achieve. You just have to go for it. Don't hold back. Don't let anyone hold you back. There's so much opportunity. The business we've got into is just the tip of the iceberg. It's a whole big industry, and there's so much opportunities for young people today. So if you're looking for apprenticeship to learn about t-shirt designs, reach out to us. We will be very happy to take you on board and teach you the tricks of the trade.
It's been a very positive experience for us. We've had, the mainstream community of Milton Keynes coming through the exhibition, experiencing, black culture, black art, black business, black music, black fashion, and that is what's so important. And we're really glad that we achieved that, because the idea really is to create understanding, to build partnerships, to build collaboration, new opportunities, and an opportunity to really understand one another in our community and obviously make it better together. So very pleased with the exhibition, grateful to Centre MK for having us, grateful to Milton Keynes Council for backing us, grateful to Volkswagen for being our main sponsor, and really pleased with all the exhibitors here today. They have really done us proud and done themselves proud in Milton Keynes today. We look forward to coming back next year and making it even bigger, even grander. Don't miss it.